Wednesday, November the 18th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. Let's begin with a peek from the Greensboro Tower camera this morning. A lot of clouds out there. Still a pretty quiet start to the day, though, but things are changing. Very active storm system continues to be occurring just off to the west. I'll show you more of that in just a moment. The Avalon Pier web camera on the left, Beach Mountain Parkway cam, courtesy of resortcams.com on the right. 65 degrees rather at Kill Devil Hills, 50 atop Beach Mountain early this morning. There were your highs yesterday in the 60s in many foothill and Piedmont spots, 50s in the mountains, some 70s down into parts of South Carolina and eastern North Carolina, primarily 60s across the Triad and the Charlotte viewing areas yesterday afternoon. All right, there's your temperatures during the 5 o'clock hour this morning. It is a milder start, certainly much milder than what we had back over the weekend, and the warmer air continues to get drawn in ahead of this incoming storm system. You have your cold front situated right about here, and all this warm air bubbling up ahead of it. And you look off to the west, behind the front, some pretty chilly air over the Rockies and the Plain States, and we have a cooler shot of air that arrives by tomorrow night, and then a pretty good shot of cold air later in the weekend. Another active severe weather day yesterday, including some overnight tornadic activity here in parts of Mississippi with this storm system. Currently, there's the warning situation as I'm cutting the video. This is about 5:15 Eastern time this morning. Several severe thunderstorm warnings and even a tornado warning there in northeast Mississippi, a little bit north and east of Columbus, Mississippi. Big area of rain and storms continuing to work eastward. And again, there's your intense area of rain and storms causing those severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings with this little bow echo and kind of a loop feature there racing to the northeast. That'll be pressing into Alabama as we get deeper into the morning. Pretty good area of rain and storms into Tennessee and Kentucky as well. Speaking of Mississippi, with that thunderstorm ongoing, there's a look as I'm cutting the video from the junction there on the campus of Mississippi State University. Of course, MSU near and dear to my heart. All right, let me give you what's going on here on the radar locally across the Carolinas. There's your shower activity through parts of Georgia and South Carolina, and that's increasing in coverage. And as the moisture continues to deepen, some of these showers will be a possibility in the Piedmont zones a little bit later on into the day today. So there's your surface map. That system working our way, and then we get the core of the system here in the Carolinas overnight tonight. So we get this good round of rain and thunderstorms on through here. Rain total is pretty generous, but they will be unevenly distributed. I noticed some folks less than half an inch on Futurecast, other areas over 1 inch in the Triad viewing area, and even higher totals as you get back toward the mountain areas and the foothills, and that's where you'll see the heaviest rain totals occur. And so for that reason, you do have flash flood watches up for the mountains and the foothills and the escarpment there down into the upstate, as that southeasterly flow pretty favorable to crank some generous rain amounts in those areas. That does include Surry and Wilkes County in the Triad viewing area. The biggest severe weather threat along the Gulf Coast today, but I'm telling you, we need to keep an eye on things up here as we go through the course of tonight. Can't rule out a couple strong to severe storms up our way, and we'll keep an eye on that early tomorrow. Winds cranking today and especially tonight as this system moves through. So again, you have the higher mountain elevations with a high wind warning, wind advisories for many other mountain spots and folks west of the mountains too. There's your highs today. A warm day, 60s and 70s across the region. Tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms depart early in the day. High pressure then begins to build in. A warm day tomorrow due to the timing of this front, but then things really begin to cool down as you get into Friday. That cool high pressure building on throughout the region. Lots of sunshine Friday, but a much cooler setup, and then we get a reinforcing shot of even colder air then as we get deeper into the weekend. Check out these high temperatures. These are high temperatures now for Sunday, only in the 40s. That chillier air takes over. Pretty chilly stuff indeed. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.